Hello, my name's Caroline Bird and I'm a poet, and I'm here to talk to you about my 7th book of poetry, Ambush at Still Lake. I have to say that cover is quite amazing. It's by Andrew Latimer, designed it. And I remember emailing him about the vibe of the collection, and I said, well, can it be maybe like either lesbian Bonnie and Clyde or Americana, dive bar, Tom Waits, like deviant kind of vibe, or maybe cowboys, which like kind of shows you how, in a way, broad my sense of the collection was, in terms of I knew that it was full of Americana and drama, but all of that drama is quite unspecific in my head. I just wanted a sense that, shit was really going to go down in this book. And you open it up and you think, oh, wow, that looks like a movie. It's actually full of poems. But it's because the drama in the book is all happening in the speaker's head. It's actually set mainly in this house with my wife and my 4-year-old. But it's full of danger and car chases and peril. Because I realised something which I know that everyone else knows, right? Is that when you finally stay still in the same relationship and you commit to a life, loads of really dramatic things happen, and your whole past catches up with you, and things explode in your head, and you suddenly stop worrying about falling in love, and you start worrying that one of you is going to die, and things get incredibly dramatic. And then you have a 4-year-old, and 4-year-olds are also so dramatic. Like, the stakes are so high. And I wanted to write poems that demonstrated how high the stakes felt inside me, despite the fact that, on the surface, I was making peanut butter sandwiches, or just sitting at this desk, or staying still. But that's not what was happening inside. So I guess what I'm saying is they are strange, dramatic poems about quite normal feelings. And the reason that it's called Ambush at Still Lake is because actually the title came first before the title poem. Because I thought, isn't it strange that when you finally stop running from everything, like relationships, yourself, throwing matches over your shoulder and letting everything burn. When you finally stop running and stay still, boom, it's like an ambush. Your whole past catches up with you. Everything that you've ever worried about, there we go. And I thought it's a bit like when bandits from the 1920s who've successfully evaded the capture and the police, they make a decision that they're going to go home, or they're going to go back to the same place twice, and that's when they get caught. That's when their Buick pulls up at dawn, and they're going back to Still Lake, and everyone's waiting in the bushes for them. Because the ambush occurs when you finally stay still, and I guess that's what the book's about. So I'm going to read you a little poem, the first poem in the book, which is my proposal for a new terrifying roller coaster at Alton Towers. It's called Stand Stiller. I pick up my souvenir photo, unruffled hair, a steady gaze. Wait, so it literally doesn't move? You ask, windswept from the dodgems. Not a millimetre, I say, rejoining the queue. You suggest the eternal abyss turbo plunge instead. Trust me, I say, this one's scarier. I steer us onto the wheelless train, but at the last moment, you panic and bail. I'll be right here on the platform, you say, waving, as the restraints come down, and off I go, staying beside you. Thank you. Bye.